So many South Florida families are scrambling to connect with loved ones in Israel from north to south, watching events unfold minute to minute in sadness, in fear, and that includes our colleagues right here at Local 10. Mayan Derhi is with us, able to connect with us here. Mayan was raised in Miami, born in Israel, moved back last year, joining us from Haifa. Mayan, good morning. Good evening to you. Good afternoon for us.
Good afternoon for me. Good morning for you guys.
We are so grateful to be able to connect with you. Please set the stage. Where are you? What are you doing? And how do you feel about your own safety at the moment?
Um, First of all, I'm a little nervous even just talking about this on air, just because I know how much of a responsibility there is in really sharing the truth and the right side of the information. I'm here at my grandma's house, thankfully with family. Um, I didn't wake up here on Saturday when everything started. I woke up in my apartment in Tel Aviv with my partner. Um, And if you want, I can share a little bit about that experience because it was the first time I'd been through um, anything like that in my life,
I
let alone
think
here.
I think we really would like to hear that if you are able to do so, because I think what strikes us here watching this unfold in real time, especially in South Florida, where everybody has a 6 degree of separation to somebody in Israel, it's as if our sons, our daughters, our mothers, our fathers are going through that. So please do share what was yesterday morning like.
Yeah. Um, my mom is in Miami and my dad and my siblings, so they're calling me scared. All my friends and their families here. Um, so I woke up on Saturday, yesterday, um, at 7 in the morning, to alarms, to the bomb alarms. And we went, my partner and I, my boyfriend, to the safe room in our apartment. Every building, every apartment, new apartment has a safe room. So we went to our safe room, we closed the door, and we waited for it to end. And after that, everything unraveled. I think it was, to say it was a shock. I don't know how I processed it. I think we were just frozen. We turned on the TV and the reporters didn't know how to report. We were just in shock. And on and off after that, there was a few more alarms. Um, and so we'd went, in the safe room, closed the door, waited for it to pass, come out, watch the news on the TV, and in between the alarms, I'm sitting next to him and we're trying to listen to what's going on, and all of a sudden you hear in the background, boom, boom, boom. And he's telling me, "Do you hear that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I
So
hear it."
you were not prepared for a sustained operation, and then if you went from Tel Aviv to Haifa, you had to travel on roads where terrorists were shooting people in their cars.
Yeah. I don't think we would have done that by choice. But a few hours in, he got a call from his commander asking him to come to reserves to duty. Um, and I froze. I didn't know how to react.
And that is where
Um,
he is now. Your partner is working with the IDF, for the
yeah,
IDF as
he's
a
there now.
reservist, like so many.
Yeah, he's much safer than most of the soldiers, which is the only way that I could possibly speak to right now. I would be a mess. Um, but yeah, he got called in to the north to help out, and his commander was downstairs. Within 10 minutes, we just like rushed and packed a bag and got out. And you're seeing everything on the news, and you're hearing the booms while we were packing. There was another alarm, so we ran in the safe room with our bags, and we just went downstairs and we got in the car, and I shut down. I was on high alert. I don't know how I got through that ride, but I was just crying in the background for an hour. Um,
You know what I wanted to ask you in the short time we have together, having been to Israel, so many of us have traveled back and forth, and you recognize that Israelis, because of the situation and being surrounded by historical enemies, are always in sort of an existential state of being safe and secure. Is this a game changer, though, this time?
I don't think that this many Jews have been killed in a day since the Holocaust. This is not about Israel anymore. This is about being human. The things that have happened in the last day, I don't think myself or the rest of Israel or the rest of the world have started to process what has happened here. The mothers and children who were taken hostage, the girls my age who are at a festival in the desert that I'm supposed to go to in a month. And that could have been me. A few weeks from now, I was supposed to be at a festival, and you're seeing her 20-year-olds running for their lives. I don't think we all, I haven't started to process what's happened here. It's too.
Watching those images on the news, watching them on social media, not only running for their lives, we watched people being taken hostage who are in captivity as we speak. Is that is that problematic for you to be seeing that? Do you even look?
I think, people are seeing what they can handle. I'm a therapist, and I'm talking to all my clients. My clinic in Tel Aviv, that street that I'm on, it got bombed. The entire street is destroyed. One of my clients lives on that street, and it's the building next to his that got bombed. It's everywhere. It's my brother's girlfriend's family is all in the south. It's my best friend's family. It's such a small country that somehow everyone is connected to everything, and grandmas and girls my age and kids with their moms. It's just
Yeah. I
I
hope you will A, stay very safe, and B, stay connected to us as well as this unfolds in an indeterminate time. And we will all be watching. Thank you so much for being brave enough to be with us today, Mayan.
with love, it's important.
Okay, stay safe.